His ERA, 7.09. It has been declining in the last 5 or 6 games. So I think moving to starter was actually a very good idea for Matt, and he's come through very well in that position for the Voyagers. Hasn't always gotten in. He's kept us in the game. What I mean by that is, you could have a pitcher that kind of starts out here and gives up 9 runs in the first 2 innings. And, you're pretty much out of the game. You can come back from that, obviously, and so forth, and especially in Pioneer Baseball League. But that has a little bit of a psyche effect, if you will, on the players of like, oh, geez, we're down already 9-0. Oh, good luck coming back. So, but he is pitching for us tonight, and I expect some good things from him here, hopefully tonight, Matt. He's a good man. And about the last time he was out on the mound out here in Great Falls, he got hit in the head. He has pitched a couple of times since then, has done just fine, and nothing serious from being hit in the head from that. He's going to face off against Burl Dixon, the first batter. First pitch is high and outside. Ball 1. Over the weekend, I did get a chance to go over to Kalispell area to see the Glacier Range Riders' new stadium, and it's a very nice stadium. And still under construction. There's a bunt attempt right back at Thomas. Thomas scoops, lobs at the first to Monroe in time to get Dixon. Now, I'll be honest, not a very good bunt from Dixon. Usually you want to send those down the third baseline or first baseline. Usually a left-handed batter would send it down the third baseline to give yourself more time to run. But Thomas fielded his position well, scooped it up, and lobbed it right to Chris Monroe playing first base. Jacob Klein swings at the first offering and misses that one, strike 1. Klein playing second base, batting .323 on the season. Here's the second pitch, swing and a miss at that one as well. So the cheerleaders are here, as well as the dance team, them going off and on. So there's a ball just missing outside. 1-2 now the count on Klein. Yeah, this is a crosstown clash, as it's called, tonight. So if you want to come support the Bison and help them win it, there's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 out now here with 2 up. To the Bison. And they have a contest with the Rustlers from CMR tomorrow night as to who can get the most money. Jackson Raper, .288 on the season. The first pitch is a ball inside to him from Thomas. Raper played with us last year. He's from Concord, North Carolina, 24 years old. The pitch, that one's fouled off to the left. 1-1. Raper batting left-handed. He's played in 68 games, started 63. There's a ground ball to the left of Runge at second. Hits the grass and bounces over his mitt. He was running right on the edge of the grass and the dirt, and it hit the grass and just came up with a bad hop. So that's going to be a hit for Raper Jackson. Jackson Raper, sorry. Now, normally that would have been an error, but it wasn't because of Runge's mishandling the ball or anything. It was a field error. Maybe we should make like a 10th, and put 10. E10, field error. That's going to bring up Gabe Wirtz, batting .318. He's played in 68 games. There's a little looper just over second base. Can't be caught by Runge. Center fielder Jake Malik's going to bring it in a hurry. Let's keep Raper at second. So Wirtz with a little excuse me swing single up the middle. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Well, he is good. He's also lucky tonight. Andrew Fernandez playing right field. As I said, he's listed as a catcher, batting .277 on the season. Right-hander, 6'2", 205 pounds, 23 years old, from Florida. Went to St. Thomas University. First pitch to him is a strike. He's played in 17 games for the Mustangs, 18 hits, 3 doubles, 2 home runs to his credit. The next pitch, there's a high fly ball out to center field, racing in a little bit. Jake Malik makes the catch for the third out in the inning. So the Voyagers give up 2 hits in the top of the first, but
Wes, what kind of sizzling deals do you have for us today?
You know what, J. Ray? We are still buying used vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs of all kinds. So stop in if you need to sell one. We'll buy it. And while you're here, ask about our pre-owned certified program. That's Ford CPO. Buy with confidence. We've got almost 100 units in stock, so lots of stuff to pick from. So buy a car, truck, or SUV. Sell a car, truck, or SUV. That's Bison Ford, 510th Avenue South. Give us a call, 727-2552.
Darn elephants. They walk right through our fence like it isn't even there.
Just do what I did. Call Montana Fence. They gave me a great-looking fence at a great price. We haven't had a single elephant get into our yard since they put up the fence. It's great.
Don't let unwanted visitors into your yard. Contact Montana Fence for a quote on a new fence. Visit them on the web, montanafence.com. That's montanafence.com.
This community awareness message is brought to you in part by Big Sky Tree Service. Got a fallen tree that needs to be removed by a professional? Look no further than Big Sky Tree Service. From just a bit off the top to a complete uprooting, they'll take the BS out of tree trimming. Licensed and insured. 799-8880 or find them on Facebook.
Talk is coming soon, Saturday, August 27th at 1 p.m. It will feature 5 bands, carnival rides, games, raffles, swimming, and more. To be held at the Castor Park and Belt Rodeo Arena in Belt. Go to beltperformingartscenter.com for more information.
This Voyagers broadcast is brought to you by Cowboys Bar in Great Falls. Cowboys Bar Museum is a great place to check out more than 500 meals from the Cowboy days and relax in a log cabin from the 1930s. Visit Cowboys for daily drink specials and happy hour from 8 to 10 a.m. or 5 to 7 p.m. Cowboys is owned by the Montana Cowboys Association. Stop in at Cowboys and connect with the rich cowboy heritage located at 311 3rd Street Northwest. Well, hopefully you took the opportunity to stop in there during happy hour today from 5 to 7 p.m. before coming out to the game. Here, we should have a good one. The Billings Mustangs and the Great Falls Voyagers battling it out. As I was talking about records, the away record for the Mustangs, 17-22. And the Voyagers' home record, very good at 22-13. The home cooking doing wonders for the Voyagers. And they have a very good record and hope to continue that here tonight. The Voyagers battling it with the Idaho Falls Chuckers to take that second half lead of the division. I believe we're tied at the moment. We might have a percentage point lead on them. That's overall record, actually. I think our second half records are about the same. So we need wins, and we need the paddleheads to take care of business versus the Chuckers tonight. And the Billings Mustangs did us a favor as they just faced 6 games against the Chuckers and won 4 of them. The first pitch to Braden Daniel is called a strike from Kenny Surwa. Surwa, 6'3", 205 pounds, 25 years old, from Chicago, Illinois. And went to the University of Dayton. Second pitch is high and inside, ball 1. 1-1 now to Braden. Has 2 stolen bases, been caught once, so not a big threat. But as I say that, he takes off, and there's a strike we're not even going to throw down. So defensive indifference there. So runners at second and third with 2 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dixon. Matt Thomas winds, delivers. That one's a line drive shot out the left field. That'll score 2 here in the top of the second inning as the throw comes into second from left fielder Braden Daniels. So Barth and Mao both score on the single to left by Burl Dixon. So nice job of hitting by Dixon. Was down 1-2. Just got a little bit of the bat on that one. Popped it out into left field. And that'll bring up Jacob Klein, who swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Throw over to first. Not in time. Sorry, not Bryce Dixon, Burl Dixon. Burl has 1 stolen base this year. Next pitch is a strike. 0-2. Again, Burl's only played in 5 games with the Mustangs. So 0-2 now on Jacob Klein. Klein's got 7 home runs, 5 triples, 8 doubles. That pitch is high and away. Can't get him to swing at that one. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Klein batting .323, on base percentage .384. Throw over to first, not in time. Matt's next pitch, fouled straight back. So hanging in there, Jacob Klein. Burl Dixon's on first, everybody. Matt Thomas has pitched in 59 2/3 innings. That one is a ball. Making it 2-2 to Klein. Giving up 11 doubles, 3 triples, 8 home runs on the year. 7 wild pitches to his credit. Has hit 9 batters and had 2 balks this year. Throw to first. Not in time. Very close. If you're wondering, he's allowed 5 stolen bases on him this year. It's not too bad in 59 2/3 innings. As the runner goes, he throws the first. And Klein was 3/4 of the way to second when Thomas threw to first. So Klein left even before he started his windup. But Thomas just made the mistake of throwing to first instead of second. So, not Klein, but Dixon still second. There's a pop-up towards the right side. Anybody going to be able to get to it? No, it goes off the netting. Olson tries to catch it off the netting, but that wouldn't have been allowed. So still 2-2 to Jacob Klein with a runner at second now in scoring position as the Mustangs find themselves up 2-0 here in the top of the second inning. So that's Dixon's second stolen base on the year. Look to second and delivery. There's a line drive shot out to left field, but right at Braden Daniel, who bends down a little, makes the catch for the third out. But not before 2 runs score for the Mustangs here in top of the second, making it 2-0. We'll be back in 90 seconds with the bottom half of the second inning right after this.
Montana is full of high-energy people, but being active can sometimes lead to joint issues, fractures, or muscle and tendon damage. Fortunately, Great Falls Clinic Orthopedic Destination Center is here in the community, delivering great outcomes in the area of orthopedics. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of healthcare and safety. We're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg is ready to be Great Falls game day destination for every tip-off and every touchdown. Enjoy killer daily specials like the 2 for Tuesdays or Wednesday's $10 buckets while cheering on your favorite team to victory. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge Casino and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J's.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy potato-olay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
When following the Voyagers in Great Falls, stay at the award-winning Days Inn, where they take pride in providing guests with a clean, well-maintained hotel. The quiet location of Days Inn is an easy drive to and from Centene Stadium. It's also close to many restaurant and shopping options. After a good night's rest, start your day right with a complimentary breakfast from Days Inn. Mention you are in Great Falls to cheer on the Voyagers and receive a 15% discount. So reserve your room today at daysin.com. And hoping to reserve himself a spot at one of the bases, or plates, is first baseman Chris Monroe, leading off the second inning here for the Voyagers, who find themselves trailing 2-0 after 1.5 innings. First pitch to him from Surwa is a roller towards second, handled there nicely by Jacob Klein. A little low on the throw to first, but it's handled there. Wasn't a slow hit ball, but got there fairly quick, getting Monroe for the first out. That'll bring up Michael Deed. Michael batting .248 on the season. Left-hander. Waiting for his first pitch, and here it comes. Change up on the inside edge, strike one. The second pitch to Michael misses outside. Michael's played in 65 games, started 62 of them. On base percentage of .339. Has 3 home runs, 11 doubles. The next pitch to him, swing, fouls it back a little bit behind the plate. 1-2 now the count on Michael. Michael's stolen one base. Well, let's see. He's got pretty good speed, though. Next pitch, that was a high hopper towards first base side. Going to go foul. First baseman Bryce Jackson runs that down and tosses it over to his dugout. Bryce Jackson, a big man over there himself, 6'2", 245 pounds. So the shadows are starting to creep onto Centene Stadium. Sun is battling still everybody on the infield, including the pitcher. Here's the next pitch. That one's a little high for a ball. 2-2. Steve settles in. Surwa brings the pitch. That one's fouled back just to the left of me. Still 2-2. A little change up there. Deeb able to hold his hands back long enough to get a piece of it. On deck, Colin Runge. Colin playing second base this evening. Serwa's next pitch to Deeb comes across, fouled off at the plate. Deeb hanging in there until he can get something he can take somewhere. Voyagers wearing their bright red uniforms. Black letters with the bright green outline around the outside of them. Voyagers in green on front. White pants with the pinstripes tonight. I believe those will be one of the jerseys that'll be up for auction on the website. There's a line drive shot out to left field. That's going to drop. Handled on one hop by the left fielder, Gabe Wirtz. So Michael Deeb starts off with one out here with a single to left field. Nice line drive hit there. Deeb fighting him off until he was able to get one he could push out there, and he did. So Colin Runge steps up to the plate. Colin looking to drive Deeb around here and get the Voyagers on base. Or on the scoreboard, sorry. He's got 45 RBIs. Would love to make it 46 right here. 9 home runs as well for Colin. Here's the pitch to him. Way inside, ball 1. Serwa, as I said, 2-1. Pitched 34 innings, given up 12 runs, 8 of them earned. Throw over to first, back in plenty of time, is Deeb. Given up 32 hits in those 34 innings. Faced 127 batters, has Serwa. The pitch, a little low. 2-0. From Deeb at first, one out. Runge at the plate. Serwa on the mound. Serwa's thrown one wild pitch this year, giving up 5 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run, and has 1 balk. There's a high fly ball to right field. This will stay in the stadium, but can anybody get to it? No. Second baseman gave it all he had, Jacob Klein, but it's kind of out there no man's land. Fortunately for Runge, it didn't hang up another 5 feet up in the air, or he'd have been out. I was talking about stolen bases on Matt Thomas and how he's allowed 5. Well, Kenny Serwa has allowed 4, but you take into account he's pitched only roughly about half the innings that Thomas has, just a little over half, 34 to 59.2. So that speaks well for Thomas not giving up. Now he has 6 with one he just gave up today. But there's a high fly ball to right field, racing in and racing out players. And Klein, second baseman, running out, makes the catch there on Colin Runge. So Chino de Guzman, Christopher, as some people call it, but his nickname is Chino. If you listen to dugout discussions, you'll have heard that from Chino. So it just kind of stuck with him. Growing up as a kid. That was the first thing he said to me when I said, "Oh, hey, I'm Ross." And he goes, "Chino." Throw over to first, not in time for Deeb. Chino's from Fajardo, Puerto Rico. Serwa looks in, steadies himself, now delivers. That pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0 to start off De Guzman. 2 out now with Deeb on first. Had a line drive single to left field with 1 out. Then a pop up to the second baseman by Runge. Now we're here at Chino de Guzman, who takes a strike. 1-1. Serwa looking in, now has his sign. He settles and delivers. There's a slow roller towards second. Klein up with it, throws to first. In time to De Guzman. So Deeb is stranded at first base after a nice line drive single. Voyagers unable to put up any runs to match the two put up by the Mustangs in the top of the second. We'll take a break and be back with the top of the third inning right after this.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
No. Mom, we're going to be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium, where it's a 2-0 lead for the Mustangs after 2 innings. Leading off for the Mustangs in the top of the third is going to be Jackson Raper. Jackson had a single on a ground ball to the right side that hit the edge of the grass and the dirt and popped up right over Colin Runge's glove. So it was a single, not an error on that. So Jackson, who played for us last year, now playing with Billings. That one's way inside, makes him hop back. Ball 1. Well, we know it's Bison night, and we've got a guest, Stephanie, right? Yes, I think I talked to you last year, didn't I? All right. You never forget a pretty face, people. Go ahead and talk into that. It is already on. I'll even turn it up so they can hear you.
Sounds good.
There you go. And Stephanie Schneider, you're wearing your name tag tonight.
Yes.
Great Falls Public Schools Foundation.
That's right.
See, I can read.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't go to Great Falls. Yes, there's a high fly ball left field. Going to be handled out there by Braden Daniel. An easy out to start off the third inning as Jackson Raper flies out to left field. So it's Great Falls Bison's night.
That's right.
Tell us what we're doing here, Stephanie.
Yeah, that's right. So we're here again this year celebrating Crosstown Clash. And we have both CMR and Great Falls High that get a special night to bring in as many friends and family as they can and to see if they can win the trophy this year. And so tonight is Great Falls High, and we're really excited to support them.
Gabe Wirtz at bat takes the first pitch for a strike. There is an actual trophy.
Yes, there is a trophy.
Is it a huge trophy? Is it a little plaque?
I think, it is an impressive trophy. I wouldn't say it's any larger than the ones that most people have seen, but it's still a really big honor.
So their second pitch is a little high, 1-1. So it's not something that, it takes 3 people to carry, kind of like the Brawl of the Wild or anything like that.
No. It's a trophy that one person can handle, although many of them want to have their hands on it at the Crosstown football game when they make the announcement.
There's a ground ball out to left field. Get past Riley Jepson, picked up by Braden Daniel out left. So Wirtz with his second hit of the game, a single this time out to left field. So they're raising money.
They are.
What are they raising monies for?
Yep. So we, the Great Falls Public Schools receives a portion of the ticket sales for folks who are coming to support Great Falls High at the Voyagers game tonight. And then we also have students that are selling truck raffle tickets. And so all of those funds go towards grants at the schools.
And how much are those truck raffle tickets for? There's a slow roller up the middle. Chino steps on second, throws the first in time for the double play. And hold that thought. I'm going to hold you up here in between innings, Stephanie. as the Voyagers get the double play to wipe out the top of the third inning. They still trail 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier. Turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact A.T. Clemens for a free estimate. 452-9541.
Transform your life today at Great Falls College and go from having a job to having a career. Great Falls College has in-demand computer technology, business, trades, and health career programs. Sign up for classes now. We have online, distance, and face-to-face options. Launch your career today with Great Falls College at www.gfcmsu.edu or 406-268-3700.
Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Tonight everybody's in the mood for Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. Dine in, take out delivery. We do a little more just to make sure your pizza's hot. We bring the whole oven to your door. Real pizza starts with real food. Howard's Pizza Hut, Howard Pizza. We bring the power of Howard to you. Call Howard's Pizza now.
Payless Furniture and Mattress is a proud supporter of Great Falls Voyagers baseball. Locally owned and operated since 1976, Payless has served Central Montana with the finest brands of furniture and mattresses. You save with their factory direct buying power. There's always a huge in-stock selection, which means you don't wait for your furniture. Take it home today or have it delivered. So enjoy the game and shop Payless Furniture and Mattress, Central Avenue West in Great Falls. And who couldn't enjoy the game? I mean, hey, it's Great Falls Bison Night. Crosstown Clash, right, Stephanie? Yes.
Kicking it off.
Kicking it off tonight. So I think Great Falls led it off last year, too, didn't they? You guys don't rotate nights on that? Or
You know,
does it ever
honestly,
come
I
up?
can't remember. That might be right. Last year, I think we had a rain out on one of the games. Yep, so we had to work on rallying the troops again, but they came out strong.
Yeah, and who won it last year?
CMR did.
CMR.
Yep.
Now, are you a Great Falls High?
Oh, I
all
love
the way?
both schools.
Oh, okay. Good political answer. You're running for Congress next year, then.
That's right.
So, Will Olson up to the plate for the Voyagers, leading off here the bottom of the third inning. So if somebody wants to buy a ticket, I was going to ask you how much were the raffle tickets?
Yep. So raffle tickets are $10 a piece, and $6 goes back to the group that's selling tickets, and $4 goes back to the foundation and goes towards grants. So
Well,
it's
excellent.
a win-win.
And they announce who wins the pickup when?
At the Crosstown football game on October 21st.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And that should be a good one this year, right?
Yeah,
I
it
think
should be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Should be
hear
a good
that,
game.
CMR has a pretty good team this year. And
Mhm.
you got Reed going to, where's he going? Play Syracuse, right?
Oh,
For
okay. I don't know that I
quarterback-
heard that.
The quarterback for Great Falls High.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah,
I think
that's
he signed, I
exciting.
think he signed with Syracuse, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Will Olson. So the first Voyager to the plate. Strikes out. Bringing up Aaron Simmons. Aaron Simmons batting .261 on the year. Going to step in facing the right-handed pitcher in the left-handed batter's box. So if somebody wants to donate, you know, they're not here for
Sure.
the game.
Yep.
Oh, crud, I totally forgot.
Right.
You know,
Right.
can they donate or
Yep.
say, hey, I'd like to buy $100 worth of raffle tickets?
That's right. Yep.
How would they do that? So some more again, and I'll try to make jokes and funnies again and not make you laugh even more.
Oh,
Two and two is the count. When does school start for Great Falls?
Starts on the 24th.
24th,
So
okay.
next Wednesday. All the teachers are gearing up, getting their classrooms ready, and students are getting ready to step into the halls of the schools.
Yes,
And
yeah. I my real job Unfortunately, I have to do another job other than this.
Yeah.
As a truancy officer up at Heart Butte Schools.
Oh, okay, sure.
So there's a high fly ball out towards right field. Second baseman's going to drift all the way out to right field and make the catch on Jake Malik. So, Stephanie, you are more than welcome to hang out more if you would like, but if you've got to go, I understand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Yep.
And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night.
That sounds great. Thank
Folks,
you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Be part of the action at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store. The Heidelberg is ready to be Great Falls game day destination for every tip-off and every touchdown. Enjoy killer daily specials like the 2 for Tuesdays or Wednesday's $10 buckets while cheering on your favorite team to victory. And don't forget to try your hand at Plinko on Sundays or check out the latest raffle for your own chance to win. Only at the Heidelberg Lounge, Casino, and Liquor Store, 27 Division Road behind 2J.
With McDelivery, get your favorites like a juicy quarter pounder, golden fries, and crispy chicken McNuggets. Ordering is easy. Choosing which you'll eat first, not as easy.
McDelivery is available now from your locally owned and operated Great Falls McDonald's. It's easy to get McDonald's delivered when you want and where you want. Start your McDelivery order now on Uber Eats and DoorDash. The Golden Arches now comes to you in Great Falls.
Get it contactless with McDelivery.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, we've created an extraordinary heart program. Our outstanding teams focus on patient safety and achieving good outcomes. Centrally located on one campus, we have what it takes for us to save and improve lives. In our cath lab, we provide innovative care for structural issues, blockages, and other concerns. Our expertise include open heart surgery, carotid artery surgery, vascular surgeries, and more. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital.
Welcome back here at Centene Stadium. Thank you to Stephanie Schneider once again for coming up. The executive director at Great Falls Public Schools. We've never had such a distinguished person up here before, except for her last year when she came up. So the Voyagers go down after getting a single from Braden Daniel in the bottom of the third inning, trailing here in the top of the fourth, 2-0, hoping to shut out the Mustangs once again in this inning is Matt Thomas. First batter he faces is Brian Pereira. First pitch is fouled back for a strike there. Nice job by the Voyagers turning that double play. Ground ball to De Guzman, just stepped on the bag, threw to first in time to get out of that third inning for the Voyagers there. Swing and a miss, changeup got him there. 0-2 is the count to Pereira. So what national day is today, you ask? I know it's been a week since you've known. You're hungry and thirsty for knowledge to know what national day it was today, I can tell. Well, it's National Airborne Day. I'm not really sure what that means. I haven't had a chance to look. So I don't know if it's like airborne diseases or flight airborne, airborne the company. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to click on that later in between innings and find out. But I do know what the next one is. National Roller Coaster Day. That one was fouled off. It's 1-2. Still on Pereira. Matt Thomas throws the next one high and tight. 2-2. So, yeah, I can't handle roller coasters anymore. I'm unfortunately to that age now where they make the tummy not feel too good. But I thoroughly enjoyed them when I could. Next pitch, that one's low, goes to the backstop off the leg of Olsen. So it's a full count now to Pereira. Here's one that I can still enjoy occasionally. National Rum Day. So, rum and Coke. Hey, that's one of my favorite drinks, quite honestly. No, I'm not doing Bob Uecker and pulling out an alcoholic drink at the moment. As Pereira draws a walk there to reach as the opening batter on a base on balls for the Mustangs. That'll bring up Abraham Mao, who also drew on a base on balls in the second inning and scored in that inning. And it's something else that I thoroughly enjoy, and as you could tell with Stephanie not even laughing up here, it's National Tell a Joke Day. I'm not that funny. Ross, you're not that funny, face it. So there's a pitch, strike outside, but hey, I don't normally have guests to tell me I'm not funny, so I'll keep trying to make my funny one-liners. 1-0. And hey, you do get the my dad joke at the end of the game, so there is always guaranteed to be at least one funny moment in my podcast. That pitch is outside for a ball, and that's all the national days that I'm showing on the page I'm looking at here. There's a ground ball towards third, handled by Jepson to throw to second in time to first. Double play! Nice job there by the Voyagers, turning that one. That was a hard hit ball. Jepson ran in, fielded it almost even with third base, threw a hard ball to Runge, who fired one over to Monroe to get the double play on Pereira and Mao. Second one turned by the Voyagers today. And that'll bring up Bryce Jackson. Bryce had a line drive single up the middle, and then was a throw out from the second baseman to the shortstop on a fielder's choice as they attempted to get a double play. First pitch to him is a strike. That was in the second inning, by the way. And the next pitch, inside for a ball. One and one the count with two out now here in the top of the fourth inning. Matt Thomas looking in and delivers. There's a line drive shot out to center field. Malik racing back and over and makes the catch over his shoulder, just like a football wide receiver grabbing that baseball. So 3 out and 3 up after a double play helps the Voyagers out once again. It's 2-0 going to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if we can get some Voyagers some runs when we come back in 90 seconds.
Things getting a little hotter than expected? Summer has finally arrived. Luckily, Liberty Electric is here to hook you up. Whether you're looking for a new air conditioner or to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate an AC, the professionals at Liberty Electric are ready to help. Don't wait till your home gets too hot. Call 406-727-WIRE. That's 406-727-9473.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget Happy Hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Fort Benton, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or juicy burger. Just a few of the local favorites. Take advantage of their historic happy hour from 3 until 5 and weekday lunch specials at the Clubhouse in Fort Benton, where everyone is treated like a local.
City Toyota is proud to sponsor the Great Falls Voyagers. Don't forget that one lucky fan could drive away with a brand new 2022 Toyota Camry this season. If any Voyagers player hits a home run through one of the Toyota O's over the right field wall, one lucky fan wins a Toyota Camry. Toyota, the Voyagers, and you. Let's go places. And hoping to go somewhere is Riley Jepson. He's a left-hander. He could hit one through those O's, making somebody sure happy tonight as they would walk away with a Toyota Camry from City Toyota here in Great Falls. First pitch to him is high, ball one. Riley grounded out to second, his first time up. Second pitch to him. In for a strike on the inside edge, 1-1. Let's do a Major League Baseball scoreboard update brought to you by Gusto Bev, bringing you the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. Pitch high and inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Major League Baseball didn't get underway till a little after 4 o'clock our time, Mountain Standard Time here. So most of these will be towards the later innings or just getting underway here. The next pitch, outside for a ball, makes it 3-1. Padres losing to the Marlins, top of the 9th inning, 4-3. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Strike call, full count. Nationals and Cubs tied at the bottom of the 9th, 4-4. Here's the next pitch from Sirwas. There's a foul ball down the right side by Riley Jepson. Bottom of the 8th inning. Mr. Jones, are you paying attention? Are you focusing on the Tigers and Guardians game, or are you focusing on this one, sir? Because the Tigers are up if you're not listening to the other game. I'll let you know. They're leading the Guardians 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sirwas' next pitch just misses the plate, off the plate outside for a base on balls drawn by Riley Jepson. The first one by a Voyager. And as you've often said, those often come back to bite the pitcher in his hind pocket. Chris Monroe steps up. Chris batting .313 on the season, grounded out to second his last time up in the second inning. Top of the 9th inning, Braves lead the Mets 5-0. As I said, Riley Jepson does have a lot of steals this year, 24, I believe. First pitch is outside, ball one. No motion activity in the Mustangs dugout. None in the Voyagers as well here in the 4th inning. Sirwas' next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. End of 7. The Twins all over the Royals, 6-0. In the bottom of the 7th, the Rockies lead the Cardinals 4-3. Sirwas looking in, now throws the first, dive back, safe, very close play as Riley Jepson was leading off there, good 10 feet. Kate Sisler getting him back in time, first base coach for the Voyagers. Bottom of 6th inning, Rangers at home trailing the Athletics 3-0. Sirwas looks in now, delivers. There's a grounder up the middle, handled by the shortstop. He's going to touch second, throw to first, and a double play. Says the shortstop, Jordan Barth, makes quick work of the Voyagers there. That one almost a duplicate of Chino de Guzman's double play in the 3rd inning when he just took it and stepped on second and threw to first. So it looked to be maybe a promising start to the inning with the base on balls drawn by Riley Jepson. Is wiped out quickly by a double play on a ground ball to short by Chris Monroe. That'll bring up Michael Deeb, who had a single to left his first time out and got stranded at first. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, Astros on top of the White Sox. 3-1. Next pitch, there's a pop up behind second. Racing back is Barth and makes the catch on Michael Deed. So that'll do it for the Voyagers here in the fourth inning. 1, 2, 3 they go, and still trail 2-0 after 4. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Do you have a Class A or Class B CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox & Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing and transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus, but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox & Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
Montana is full of high-energy people, but being active can sometimes lead to joint issues, fractures, or muscle and tendon damage. Fortunately, Great Falls Clinic Orthopedic Destination Center is here in the community, delivering great outcomes in the area of orthopedics. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and experienced staff provide an unequaled level of healthcare and safety. We're proud to offer the community a choice for high-quality healthcare.
With McDelivery, get your favorites, like a juicy quarter pounder, golden fries, and crispy chicken McNuggets. Ordering is easy. Choosing which you'll eat first, not as easy.
McDelivery is available now from your locally owned and operated Great Falls McDonald's. It's easy to get McDonald's delivered when you want and where you want. Start your McDelivery order now on Uber Eats and DoorDash. The Golden Arches now comes to you in Great Falls.
Get it contactless with McDelivery.
We're back here at Centene Stadium, top of the fifth inning. Matt Thomas still on the mound for the Voyagers. Has only given up 2 runs on 5 hits to the Mustangs, but unfortunately the offense hasn't kicked in for the Voyagers, as we're sitting on 0 with 2 hits. First pitch to Jordan Barth is fouled back, strike 1. Thomas came in having struck out 35 and only walking 28. In the game so far, he's walked 2 and struck out 1. The next pitch off the plate for a ball, 1-1. Get back to our MLB scoreboard, again being brought to you by Gusto Bet, bringing the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. The next pitch, there's a little check swing out to right center. It's picked up out there by Simmons. He mishandles it a little bit, going to second, and almost overrunning the base is Barth. He's safe at second. And Simmons, that one took a little hop on him, and he wasn't able to field it cleanly, and Barth took advantage of it, getting himself a double. So Barth showing what can be done with a little bit of hustle right there, kids, as that was a line drive shot to right center. To start off the fifth inning with a double. Runner in scoring position for the Mustangs. Nobody out with Burl Dixon stepping up. Burl's 1 for 2 on the game. Ground out to the pitcher, and then a single to left. That one's in across the plate for a strike. Bottom of the second inning, Diamondbacks and Giants 0-0. End of 6 innings, the Brewers are leading the Dodgers. The Dodgers handled them easily last night, I know. 3-2. Again, after 6 innings there. The pitch, a bunt shown, then pulled back. It's a ball. 1-1. Angels, after 2 innings, lead the Mariners 1-0. In a final, the Reds lose to the Phillies 11-4. The pitch, bunt attempt. That one's down third baseline. Nice bunt picked up by Jepson. He stows the throw to first, but loses grip of the ball. So that will most likely be an error on the third baseman, and it does go up as an E. E5 there. As he was running in, easily was going to get him out at first. And he was bunting to have the bunt sacrifice. To move Barth over to third. So now you've got runners at first and third, nobody out here in the top of the fifth inning for the Mustangs. Playing some small ball, having it work out for him. Matt Thomas glances the first, settles in, and delivers. Swing and a miss by Jacob Klein. Strike one. Burl Dixon stole second base earlier in the game. There was a miscue on Thomas's part. That one's fouled off to the left. As he had him picked off, but instead of going to second, because Burl was already 3/4 of the way, he fired it over to first. Then the throw to second was not in time. Well, it's gone final in Florida. The Marlins beat the Padres 4-3. The Red Sox picked up a win, beating the Pirates 5-3 today. Rays beat the Yankees 3-1. Throw to first, not in time. Orioles beat the Blue Jays 4-2. And the Braves over the Mets, that one just went final 5-0. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the right. Nice job by the first base coach over there. Scooping that one up. So there you have it, your Major League Baseball scoreboard update. Thank you again, Gusto Bev, not just for the beer, the Miller Lite, but hey, for the scoreboard update as well. Here in an inning or two, we'll update you on the PBL scores going on around the league as well. Brought to you by Gusto Bev. There's a high fly ball out to right field. That's going to be deep enough to score Barth. Simmons with the catch, throws the second. They cut off, throw back to first. No signal yet. And they say safe finally. The run does score from third. A sacrifice fly by Klein. But nice job by Simmons and Runge. Simmons got that one in quickly to the cutoff man Runge, and Runge noticed that Burl Dixon had let off quite a ways and wasn't back to first base yet. And almost had him doubled up at first. They'll throw over to first, see if they can get Dixon. They cannot. So one out here in the top of the fifth inning now. Runner on first. That one, throw to first, gets away from Monroe. Monroe hustles over, picks it up, but not before Dixon gets the second. So the second error by the Voyagers in the inning allows Dixon Burrell to get the second. He got the first on an error on the hit, on the bunt. Jackson Raper up at the plate, has not seen a pitch yet. Now he does, and he lost that one high to right field. Gonna drift foul. Fortunately, or that would have been about 15 feet up on that wall out there. On that 16-foot high wall we got. He wouldn't have gotten a home run, but he'd have been chugging in for a double at least. So just a long strike is what it is. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Matt would love to get a strikeout here and get that second out in the inning. Here's the pitch. That one's way outside for a ball. 1-2. Voyagers trailing here in the top of the fifth inning now. 3-0. See some light stretching going on in the Voyager bullpen. Nothing yet in the, well, I see one man up, I guess, in the Mustangs bullpen. Looks like he's just kind of stretching, standing up, though. That one's fouled back. by Jackson Raper. Raper came in today batting .288. So far today has a single past second and then a fly out to left. So he's 1 for 2. The next pitch to him. There's a hard hit line drive ball to right field. Is this one going to stay fair? No. Just foul. And that one was closer to being fair than the other one was. And again, would have been about 15 feet up on that wall. So Jackson says, yeah, I know how tall these walls are. I'm just warming up here, trying to get them over. He's 1 and 2 still to count to him. He's ripped 2 of them. 2 pitches just turned on him just a little too fast if you're a Mustangs fan. For a Voyager fan, you're like, perfect timing. As Jackson steps back in to face Matt Thomas. Thomas looks to second, now delivers. That one's fouled off to the left, just barely reaching out, getting a little piece of that one, Raper. The Raper does have power. He's got 10 home runs this year, 6 triples, 17 doubles. Playing well for the Mustangs after they picked him up after we released him after last year. Here's Thomas's pitch. That one's inside for a ball. Makes it 2 and 2. Raper this year has been hit by 3 pitches, ground into 3 double plays. Not really a double play opportunity here unless it's unconventional. The pitch, runner goes to third. Here's a high fly ball to right field. This could be trouble. And it's off the wall in right center. Careens back to center field, picked up by Malik. He throws it into second. And Jackson Raper says, well, I'm not going to swing too soon on this one. And he straightened it out to right center. And a double, an RBI single for him. Or double, sorry. To right center, and that one was probably about 5 feet up on the wall out there. He went a little deeper with it, so it wasn't 15 feet. It was at about 368 instead of 335 out there. Bring up Gabe Wirtz. It's now 4-0. Voyagers trailing here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs in the second and 2 runs in the 5th for the Mustangs so far. There's a pitch called strike to Wirtz. 0-1. Wirtz 2 for 2 tonight. Had a line drive to center field and a line drive to left as well. Swing and a miss. Big swing there. 0-2. Thomas, we're going to take things into his own hands here with 1 out, man on second. 2 runs in this inning. So that's enough. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Down he goes on strikes. Gabe Wirtz, the second strikeout in the game for Matt Miller. That is the second out also in this inning. Bring up Andrew Fernandez. Andrew flew out to center in the first and grounded out into a double play in the third to the shortstop. 2 out, 2 in, 1 man standing on second, Jackson Raper for Andrew Fernandez. Fernandez takes the first pitch, a little flare to the right side, going to go foul by about 10 feet there on the right field line, fortunately for the Voyagers, or the Raper scores easily on that one. So there's definite warming up going on in the Voyager bullpen. Standing on the bullpen mound out there and stretching. Throw to second. In time. No, not in time. And Nick Emanuel, acting manager, going to come out and go, okay, how was he not out on that one? We tagged him high up on the arm. He was diving back into second. We had him picked off. Umpire, come on, Blue. Look, he was standing right here. Nick doing his best. Tommy Thompson impression. He learned from one of the best, Tommy Thompson, how to come out and argue with a manager. Tommy does a good job at it. Always stands up for his players, actually. That's what a good manager does, stands up for his player. And Nick's doing that as well. And filling in for Tommy tonight. So the pickoff throw is no avail. It's 0-1 to Wirtz. There's a fly ball out to center field by Fernandez, and Malik doesn't even have to move as he catches that one and standing like a statue. So 2 men come in, 1 man left. It's 4-0 after 4.5. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Welcome to Priority Clean LLC, your hometown resource for janitorial services. How comfortable would you be letting just anybody into your office, alone, at night? You'd want to make sure that whoever has access to your facility was trustworthy and professional, right? Well, that's why we created Priority Clean, so the customers can rest assured that all our janitors are fully background checked and drug tested for your safety. We do not hire felons, nor do we accept applicants with misdemeanor theft. We train all our cleaners on professional techniques to properly clean your carpets, windows, and floors. It's more than just dumping trash at night for us. We disinfect all surfaces with the customer in mind. Your health is our concern, so please, take a moment to consider our janitorial service. Together, we can systematically improve the cleanliness of your facility. Priority Clean, bringing value back to the cleaning industry.
Call Priority Clean today at 406-590-1987.
What makes Taco John's Valuous menu the most valuest of all value menus? Well, it's the craziest, most deliciousest value menu ever for only $1, $2, or $3. Now try our biggest taco yet, the $3 Grande Beef Taco. Or if that beefy potato olay stuffed goodness isn't calling your name, the mini fried chicken taco with spicy jalapeno ranch is just $2. Nice to know you can still find real value out there these days.
The Valuous menu, only at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Download our new app. Earn free food.
Oh, hit a home run with All Season Spas and Stoves, your local hot spring spa dealer in Great Falls. All Season carries wood, pellet, and gas stoves and fireplaces from Quadrifire, Heat and Glow, and Harmon. Stop in at 1205 Central and take a stroll through the showroom. Also, try your hand at pool on the old house and pool tables. All this and more at All Season Spas and Stoves, 1205 Central, Great Falls. Colin Runge, hoping he doesn't need a stove yet. It's still summer, he says, and I'm going to play some ball. He takes the first pitch for a strike from Sirwa. He settles in, and here comes the second pitch. That one's flied out to right field. Drifting over is the right fielder, and makes the catch over about 30 feet or so from the foul line over there. So 1 out in the inning brings up Christopher Chino de Guzman. So what happened today in baseball history? Well, actually some very interesting things happened today on August 16th. There was a horse race between an outfielder and a horse, obviously. First pitch is low to De Guzman. It was in 1873 at Baltimore's Newington Park. Baltimore Canaries outfielder Lip Pike raced against a horse. Swing and a miss. Now, they don't say whether it was around the outfield warning track or where it was, where the race actually happened. But Pike was leading after 70 yards when the trotter actually broke into a run. So sounds like they were just trotting the horse. It's 1-1 here on Chino. Next pitch. There's a line drive shot just over the third baseman's head. Soft line drive out to left field. Chino digging for two. Left fielder fires it in. Not handled by the second baseman, though. So, nice throw by Wirtz, and might have been a very close play on Chino de Guzman there. But Chino showing you what can happen with a little hustle, folks. There you go, kids. Again, second player to do that this game. Stretching what some would have just had as a long single into a double by hustling. That'll bring up Will Olson. Will struck out swinging in the third inning. So back to the horse race. Pike, when the trotter broke into a run, but Pike held on to win it in 10 seconds flat. So again, I don't know where they were racing, but and I don't know if Newington Park is a racetrack. I'm assuming maybe it was. I remember seeing that in like the 80s. A guy racing a horse on a racetrack. They set up and built a specific like track lane for this guy to run on. And I can't remember if he won the race or not. I think he did, if I remember right. I was just a little kid then. So 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch fouled off behind the plate. 1-1 to Will Olson. The first pitch was high enough it went off the glove of the catcher and behind him, but Chino didn't run to third as it only went about 10 feet back there. Pitch. There's a ground ball to third, handled by the third baseman. He throws the first in plenty of time to get Olson. Nice job there by the third baseman, freezing Chino at second and getting the second out in the inning. Bring up Aaron Simmons, who popped up to the third baseman in the third inning. It was a sad day in baseball, as also in 1920, in Cleveland shortstop Ray Chapman got hit by a pitch right in the head. And Chapman fell to the ground and carried off the field. He died the next day from a fractured skull. So thankfully we've got helmets now. First pitch is a ball to Simmons. Otherwise, that unfortunately would have to happen much more, I'm sure. In 1927, Babe Ruth inaugurates the newly constructed Comiskey Park Grandstand. Roof. Not rough. Roof. There's a pop-up behind home plate. Going to get out of play by cranking a Tommy Thompson pitch over the new addition. Yes, over the new addition. 1-1 the count on Aaron Simmons. Sirwall looks the second, looks in and turns the second, but nobody there for the throw. 1950 throw, there was a throwing contest between Jim Persall and Willie Mays before a Red Sox-Giants charity game in Boston. Persall hurt his arm, but he started the game, but he came out midway through the game. Here's the pitch. That one's a ball. He woke up the following morning with a sore arm, and that sore arm stayed with him for a year. And he never really quite threw the same again. Of course, nothing was wrong with Willie. Willie was perfectly fine, but I think that's why they don't really do those kind of games anymore. It's because stuff like that happens. That pitch is called a strike in the lower section. Now 2-2 on Aaron Simmons. So Sirwall looking in, looks the second again, now delivers. That one's a little high, full count to Simmons. 2 out, 1 man on second. Voyagers trailing here in the bottom of the fifth, 4-0. In 1964, Sandy Koufax, who was 19-5 at the time, hurt his elbow sliding into second. in a 3-0 win against St. Louis. Sirwa looks the second, delivers. That one's high, ball 4. So Aaron Simmons does a nice job drawing a base on balls there. We get runners at first and second. Crowd's excited about it. Braden Daniel going to step up. He had a single to right in the third inning. Ended up getting stranded there. He'll step in. So anyways, back to Koufax. Hurt his arm sliding in second. He misses the rest of the season that year. There's a slow roller to first, handled by the first baseman, and he walks over to first base in the process to get Braden Daniel. So that'll do it for the Voyagers there. 2 men left on base, and they still trail after 5, 4-0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with more exciting Pioneer Baseball League action with the Voyagers and Mustangs right after these messages.
It's a fast-paced world, and you're always on the go, juggling work, home, and the kids. Now picture this.
Hi, welcome to Boston's.
You're in an oasis of aromas. All you hear is a voice in your head trying to decide pizza or pasta, pizza or pasta. Luckily, you came to the right place where you can have both. After all, you deserve it, right? Do it right and make it a Boston's kind of night. 1101 7th Street South.
At Great Falls Clinic Hospital, we've created an extraordinary heart program. Our outstanding teams focus on patient safety and achieving good outcomes. Centrally located on one campus, we have what it takes for us to save and improve lives. In our cath lab, we provide innovative care for structural issues, blockages, and other concerns. Our expertise include open heart surgery, carotid artery surgery, vascular surgeries, and more. Do more for your heart. Choose Great Falls Clinic Hospital.
Do you hear wedding bells? Head downtown and take a stroll through Rendezvous at 410, and you will. Their beautiful linen-less aluminum swirl tables, unique decor, spacious dance floor, and fully customizable canopy are so impressive, you'll be ready to put a ring on your sweetheart and say I do. Don't forget to ask about the stress-free weekend package, because no one wants to do teardown in a tux. To make a reservation or schedule a tour, call 406-781-3554 or visit rendezvous410.com.
We're back here at Centene Stadium. New pitcher on the mound for the Voyagers. Matt Thomas exits the game after 5 innings. Gives way to Ethan Swanson. Ethan is 5'9", 185-pounder. Played at Northwest Oklahoma State and from Alva, Oklahoma. And my computer would actually move. I could probably tell you a little bit more about him. So he'll come in here. The final numbers on Thomas: 4 runs, 7 hits. There were 2 errors behind him in that outing. So not a bad outing. Again, like I said, keeping the Voyagers in the game. First batter that Swanson will see is Pereira, Brian Pereira, the catcher. The first pitch was a ball. The second pitch is a ball as well. Swanson has a 5.40 ERA, has appeared in 11 games. Next pitch is high as well. Make that 3-0. And the leadoff hitter here, Pereira, in the top of the 6th inning. Swanson has pitched 11 2/3 innings. That one's in for a strike. 3-1. He's given up 14 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned. Walked 15, struck out 14. There's a swing and a miss. Full count on Pereira. So he's got a chance here to equal out that strikeout base on balls. He's allowed 4 doubles, faced 46 batters, and the average against him, 304. That one outside. So again, the walks plaguing Swanson maybe just a little bit this season. So Abraham Mao stepping up. He drew a walk in the second inning. One of two given up by Matt Thomas, who will go along with his 2 strikeouts today. Pitch low, ball 1. So 6 pitches, 5 of them for balls. 7 pitches. Did I say 6? I can't remember. I'm old. The next pitch, there's a strike. Even it out early this time. 1-1 on Mao. Mao, as I said, drew a base on balls and then hit into a double play, 5-4-3 double play in the 4th inning on a hard hit ball to the third baseman, Riley Jepson. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the side, on the right side, no less. 1-2. So what happened today in baseball? We talked about Koufax, talked about Willie Mays. We'll talk about Willie Mays again. He hit his 534th home run in 1966, matching Jimmy Foxx's record for right-handed batters. Here's the pitch. Changeup just misses inside. 2-2 the count. In 1984, after nearly 6 years away, Pete Rose was reunited with the Cincinnati Reds when the Expos traded him for infielder Tom Lawless. There's a trivia winner for you. That one's low, making it full count. 3-2 once again for Swanson on Mao. The Reds immediately fired Vern Rapp and replaced him with Rose as the player manager. 1984. The runner goes. There's a line drive, one hopper past Jepson, just inside the line, goes down the left field corner. Mao goes into second, no, third. The plate comes home, trying to get the runner at home. Gets past him, so Mao goes to third. And Pereira goes all the way from first to home. Excuse me, on a double by Mao, who then goes to third on the throw home. So the Voyagers now trail the Mustangs 5-0 here in the top of the 6th inning. 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors for the Mustangs. 0-3-2 for the Voyagers. That was a hard hit ball by Mao just inside the third baseline for a double. Heads up base running on him, going to third on the throw home. First pitch to Bryce Jackson is in for a strike. It's the first regular season game in 1996. Played in Mexico. It was 1996. There's a ground ball towards first. Monroe knocks it down, drops it, picks it up, steps on first. Runner does not go home. That one just barely in the line. Infield playing in, though. And that is the first out in the inning. And it'll bring up Jordan Barth. Barth tonight, 1 for 1 with a double and a fielder's choice, scoring both times. The first pitch to him, there's a high hopper back to the pitcher. He throws the first, but it's a high, or third. It's a high throw. Jepson grabs it, but the runner, who had gone down about a third of the way, Swanson decided to throw to third to get him, but it was a high throw, and I'm not sure they'd had him anyways. And so Barth reaches on a fielder's choice to the pitcher. So runners at first and third now with one out. Will Olson go out and make some signs telling people what he wants done out there. Brings up Burl Dixon. Burl tonight, 1 for 2 officially. Got on with error by the third baseman. Takes the first pitch for a strike. So they played Mexico. The Padres took a big lead to support their Mexican native pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela, who, as you probably all know, was a Dodger originally. There's a ground ball to Chino at short. Throw to first. In time. Double play. Chino to Runge to Monroe. Gets the double play in the inning to only make it 1 run in the inning as the Voyagers trail 5-0 after 5.5. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Of course my kid's in the right car seat. Well, I think he is.
Yeah, my kid's in a booster seat. He was ready to move up. He is ready, right?
Her car seat looks like the right size.
There are probably rules on when to move up to a booster seat, aren't there?
Rear facing, forward facing? I think I have it right.
Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Don't think you know. Know you know. Go to safercar.gov/the right seat.
I know my child's in the right car seat, or else I wouldn't get in the driver's seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Pacific Steel would like to remind you that now is the time to order your corrugated culvert for your installs. They stock 12-inch to 48-inch diameter in 20-foot lengths. They have the culvert you need. They also carry connector bands as well as any other structural steel for your project. Steel can be cut, burnt, formed, sheared, or rolled, as they have that equipment as well. Give them a call at 771-7222 today. Delivery available. Pacific Steel and Recycling. 100% employee-owned. 100% here for you.
Montana Renewables is a Calumet company leading Montana's energy future. Montana Renewables is a fast-paced renewable diesel project at a lower cost. As the world recognizes a sustainability responsibility, the Montana Renewables project is poised to make immediate carbon reductions and stands ready to grow and innovate further, as we detail in our green financing network. Big thank you to all of our radio sponsors as they help bring you these Voyager games right here on KXGF, 1400 AM, network1sports.com. There's a ground ball by Malik, scooped up by the first baseman, throws to the pitcher covering in time to get the racing Malik. So Malik grounds out to first for the first out of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Riley Jepson. I say network1sports.com, or if you're just tuning in to watch the video and listening to me, here I am. Now, apparently, according to our Twitter, we're doing that on YouTube now. I believe we're also probably still doing it on our Facebook or our webpage at gfvoyagers.com, and you'll probably get through there too at pbl.com as well. I'm sure if you went to YouTube, though, you could probably just type in Great Falls Voyagers and we'd pop up. Speaking of popping up, there's a high fly ball in left field. This could be, it could be, it could be, it is! Ka-ching! No, they say that one went off the top of the wall, but he's racing for home. Here comes the throw. And it's safe, so yes, ka-ching, ring that one up for a dinger. It's a home run by Riley Jepson. He's upset. He's like, I shouldn't have had to run that hard. I should have done my home run trot. And so goodbye, Mr. Baseball. Hello, home plate. Riley Jepson, you just hit a home run. As that one appeared to go over the left center field wall. But Riley Jepson, noticing that it was back on the field of play and nobody had signaled home run. And we've had that happen here at Centene Stadium before. Just picked it up when he hit second base. So it's going to be an in-the-park home run. Officially for Riley Jepson. But a home run is a home run. Puts one on the board. Cracks that 0 up there. Monroe at the plate. Takes the ball and a strike. They'll finish off that Mexican first game played in Mexico. Padres ended up winning that one 15-10. One and two the count, and we'll get off baseball history now. Get back to focusing on the game here at hand. 2 balls, 1 strike to Monroe. That one's inside. Make it 2-2. 3-1. No, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Yeah, I'll catch up eventually. I'll read that scoreboard properly. There's a little blooper up the middle. That's going to get out to center field by Monroe. So he'll find himself standing on first base with a single. Michael Deeb going to approach the plate. Deeb, 1 for 2 tonight. A single to left and a pop up to third. Deeb settles in, waits for the pitch here. Here it comes from Surwa. That one's slow roller back to the pitcher. He bobbles it, tries to flip it to first underhand, and he got it there in time. So that saves them from trying to get the double play. Well, it's the bobble there. They're not going to give him an error on that. So 1 out in the inning on Deeb's grounder back to the pitcher. So Colin Runge steps up. Man in scoring position. Here's the pitch, the hit out to left field. A single and a line drive. Here comes Monroe and the throw home. He's safe. He slides in. The catcher got ran into on the slide, and the ball goes away from him about 5 or 6 feet, picked up by Surwa, the pitcher. Now, that's not definitely Monroe's fault, as the catcher's supposed to give him a lane to get to the plate, and Monroe was just going right down the middle of the base path there and slid to home. The catcher stepped in front of him. So that's on the catcher. But he scores on a single by Colin Runge, who then goes to second on the throw home. That'll bring up Chino de Guzman for the Voyagers. He takes the first pitch, line drive out the left. They're waving Runge home again. Here comes the throw. It's up the first baseline. They throw to first, not in time to get de Guzman. The catcher caught that one about 10 feet up the first baseline as Wirtz tried to airmail that one on a fly, and he did, but just offline. So it's 5-3 as Chino de Guzman takes that first pitch, line drives it out to left field for a single. RBI, scoring Colin Runge. Nick Emanuel being aggressive over there, coaching third base with these runners. Now there's going to be a meeting on the mound as one of the coaches, I believe it's the pitching coach, David Peterson, coming out to have a chat with his pitcher, Surwa. So the Voyagers this inning have garnered 5 hits and 3 runs. There are 2 out in the inning, though. As the first batter up, Jake Malik grounded out to the first baseman, and then Deeb later on grounded out to the pitcher. But in between, the Voyagers have scored 3 runs. So first mound visit warning or visit recorded to the Mustangs, as the Voyagers have suddenly made this one a much more interesting game here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 5-3 with Will Olson up to the plate. Will struck out and grounded out tonight to third base. 0 for 2, looking to move Chino around. Here's the throw over to first. And Chino back in plenty of time. De Guzman has 9 stolen bases, has been caught 3 times. Crowd trying to get into a little bit. There's a pop-up foul behind me by Wilson. 1 strike on him. On deck, right fielder Aaron Simmons. Simmons tonight, pop up to third and a base on balls. Olson came in batting .269 today. He takes that one out to center field. Hard hit line drive, but right at the center fielder. He put barrel on it, that's for sure, but it was a line drive right at the center fielder. But the Voyagers make a comeback here, make it 5-3 after 6 innings. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
The Met Sports Bar and Casino is helping you get through the week with Micro Mondays for $3.50. Taco about a great deal with $3 margaritas every Taco Tuesday. Get over the hump with Wine Down Wednesday with Chuck Fulcher and BOGO glasses of wine. Quench your thirst every Thursday with $12 micro pitchers. And don't forget Happy Hour daily from 4 to 7. And finally, get ready for another week with Caesar Saturday. $10 specialty Caesars all day. And bottomless mimosa only $10. And burgers and beer specials every Sunday. Need to get through the week? Take it inside the Heritage Inn and take it to the max.
Hi, I'm Melissa Daskulias, broker-owner of Daskulias Realty Group here in Great Falls, Montana.
Dasculi what?
Daskulias Realty Group.
Oh, like that's cooliest.
Right, that's cool with Daskulias. If you have any real estate needs or are looking to buy or sell, reach out to myself or one of my fabulous team members or find us at thesingingrealestateagent.com. Well, I'm the singing real estate agent, bringing harmony to your real estate needs.
Darn elephants. They walk right through our fence like it isn't even there.
Just do what I did. Call Montana Fence. They gave me a great-looking fence at a great price. We haven't had a single elephant get into our yard since they put up the fence. It's great.
Don't let unwanted visitors into your yard. Contact Montana Fence for a quote on a new fence. Visit them on the web, montanafence.com. That's montanafence.com.
Back here at Centene Stadium for the top of the 7th inning. Ethan Swanson still on the mound for the Voyagers. He struggled just a little bit last inning versus the Mustangs, allowing 1 run in the inning and a runner getting on third and first. And then a double play got him out of the inning, though. So we'll see. Hopefully things go better for him here in the top of the 7th inning as he'll lead off against Jacob Klein. Klein tonight, 0 for 3, a strikeout, a line out to left field, and a fly ball out to right field. Well, Swanson looks in, makes his pitch. That one's high and away, ball 1, here to start off the top of the 7th inning. Voyagers scored 3 in the bottom of the 6th to make it a 5-3 Mustang lead here going into the top of the 7th inning. That one's just a bit high. As it goes all the way to the back. The Bat Boys race for it, and the Voyager one wins. Yeah, it's Great Falls Bison Clash, Crosstown Clash going on tonight. Swing and a miss on that one. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Tomorrow night, CMR will be here at the stadium. So if you're a Rustler fan or just want to come out and support one of the high schools in here in the. Here's a line drive, deep line drive to left. That was going to be off the wall, fielded by left fielder Braden Daniel, but a stand-up double to lead off the inning by Jacob Klein there. As that one was hit hard, Braden had no chance to try and catch it, so he played it well off the wall. So I was saying, if you want to come out and support the Great Falls Public School System, and so these schools as well, and don't really care who, you can come out tomorrow night and be a Rustler fan for the night. Buy some pickup tickets, raffle tickets, have a chance to win a pickup. And proceeds from the tickets sold to get into the game go towards the school. So they're fighting for a trophy, as Stephanie, our visitor, executive director of public schools, Stephanie Schneider, told me earlier. She'll be up tomorrow night as well, she said, to talk about whatever we didn't talk about tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch is high to Jackson Raper. Runner at second base, Jacob Klein with a leadoff double. On a line drive to left field. Went off the Blue Cross Blue Shield sign out there. Swanson looks to second, delivers. There's foul ball just to my left. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jackson Raper. Raper tonight, 2 for 3. A single, a double, and a flyout to left. Swanson peeks a couple of times at second, now delivers. That one's across the heart of the plate on the low end of the strike zone, strike 2. Here in the top of the 7th inning, nobody out, 1 man on second. Jackson Raper at the plate. Mustangs leading 5-3. Here's the next pitch. Just misses off the plate. Outside. As Will Olson holds that one for about 15 seconds for the home plate umpire to get a good look at where it landed. So it's a full count on Jackson Raper. There is a lefty throwing in the bullpen for the Voyagers. Swing and a miss. The first strikeout for Swanson in the game is Jackson Raper, and that's the first out also here in the top of the 7th inning. So next up will be Gabe Wirtz. Wirtz 2 for 3 tonight. Couple of singles to center and a strikeout swinging. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, says umpire. And I'll believe him because I saw him swing. How about a Pioneer Baseball League scoreboard update, folks? You ready for that? There's a strike across the plate on the outside edge. 0-2. Again, being brought to you by Gusto Bev. Bringing you the beer that invented light beer, Miller Lite. Swanson looks to second, delivers. There's a line drive out to left field. This will be a 1-hopper to Braden Daniel. He'll throw it in. Long throw. Cut off by Riley Jepson by the pitcher's mound. So a line drive, 0-2 pitch to left field by Wirtz. Moves Jacob Klein to third. That'll bring out Nick Emanuel to the mound, and he'll call in the lefty that's pitching out in the bullpen. So that'll do it for Swanson. In the bottom of the 8th inning, the Raptors and the Northern Colorado Owls tied up at 2 apiece. Of course, you know it's 5-3 here in the top of the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning also, Boise Hawks 5, Glacier Range Riders 3. Well, I believe that's Demko on the mound. Or maybe Becerra. No, it's Becerra. No, I can't tell. There's too many people standing around there. I can't see who it is. It is Brad Demko. Now that everybody's moved away. So Demko make his appearance in the 7th inning here with 1 out and 2 men on base. He's got runners at first and third he's going to have to deal with. In the top of the 7th also, the Missoula Paddleheads leading the Chuckers from Idaho Falls 5-3. Well, there you have it. Your PBL scoreboard update. We'll update again that towards the end of the game. Let's see if we can find out what that Chuckers Paddlehead score ends up being. Several 5-3 games tonight. There's 4 games being played. 3 of them 5-3, and all of them in the top of the 7th inning. Ooh, deja vu. So Demko on the mound for the Voyagers. Little left-hander, as I said, 6'2", 180 pounds, went to University of Oklahoma from Austin, Texas. So he's getting in his warm-up pitches. I'll see if I can tell you a little bit about him as far as what he's done so far this year. His ERA, 6.67. He's got a 3-1 win-loss record, 1 save to his credit. 24 games he's pitched in, 29 2/3 innings pitched. Given up 26 hits, 24 runs, 22 of them earned. Has walked 24, but struck out 50. He's allowed 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs out of those 26 hits. Faced 112 batters. The batting average against him is a pretty meager .232. He's only had 2 wild pitches, but he has hit 8 batters. So stepping into the batter's box, Andrew Fernandez. Andrew tonight, 0 for 3. 2 flyouts to center and a ground out. Double play ball in the 3rd inning to short. So Demko, lefty, on the mound. Should keep the man on first. Wirtz a little closer to the bag. Here's the pitch. Change up. Sky high behind second base. Racing in is Malik. That should not be deep enough, but they send him. Here's the throw at the plate. In time. No! He's safe. Olsen spun. He had him by 4 or 5 feet. He was on the right side of the plate. He spun, whipped the tag down, but according to the home plate umpire, the hand of the runner, Jacob Klein, reached the plate first. So he reaches on a sacrifice fly out by Fernandez. Wasn't very deep, and is a good hard throw, just about a foot or two to the right side of first base side of home plate. Otherwise, I think they call him out because he doesn't have to swipe at it. So 2 out in the inning. Pereira steps up to the plate. Takes the first pitch for a ball from Demko. The runner at first did stay at first. Wirtz did. A bunt attempt there doesn't go. Pulls it back, apparently. 2-0. The count. Wirtz, not what you'd call a big threat. He's got 3 stolen bases, 1 time caught stealing. Said that earlier, and the runner went. But that one's outside. A little overthrow there by Demko. Snagged nicely by Olson, but it's 3-0 to Brian Pereira. 2 out in the inning. 1 run has scored, making it 6-3 here in the top of the 7th. There's a warning from the umpire towards the third base side. I'm not sure if he was doing that towards a fan or to the dugout. But whoever was duly warned by the first base umpire. Demko's next pitch. There's a ground ball past first base as Monroe was holding the runner on. Goes out to right field. Simmons up with it. Throws it into second as Wirtz goes all the way to third on that one. So a single puts men at first and third. By Pereira. That'll bring up Mao. Abraham Mao drew a base on balls, hit into a double play in the 4th, and had a double that he stretched into a single on the throw home in the 6th. He did not come around to score, though, as a double play wiped out that inning. First pitch to him is a ball. Second one, there's a strike, 1-1. Abraham Mao. That's a heck of a name. That's something you don't hear every day. That's for sure. There's time called at the plate. Trying to find out where he's from here. 6'1", 175 pounders. Hometown, Milford, Delaware. Went to Slippery Rock University. There's a ground ball towards Riley Jepson. Jepson throws to second in time to get the runner Pereira there. So a fielder's choice is the third out in the inning. But the Voyagers do give back one of the 3 they got in the bottom of the 6th, making it a 3-run lead for the Mustangs after 6.5 here. It's 6-3. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Hey. Oh, hey, Deb. I thought you were the radon test guys.
The who test guys?
Didn't you see the papers Sunday? The Surgeon General issued another lung cancer warning.
Oh, like the cigarette warning?
Yeah. They're saying we have to get our houses tested for radon.
I don't smell any radon in my house.
That's because radon is an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas that seeps into your house from underground.
Does this story have a happy ending?
Yeah. You'll be a lot happier once you get your house tested.
Learn more. Visit the EPA at epa.gov/radon. That's epa.gov/radon.
On the phone with us is Wes at Bison Ford. Wes, what kind of sizzling deals do you have for us today?
You know what, J. Ray? We are still buying used vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs of all kinds. So stop in. If you need to sell one, we'll buy it. And while you're here, ask about our pre-owned certified program. That's Ford CPO. Buy with confidence. We've got almost 100 units in stock, so lots of stuff to pick from. So buy a car, truck, or SUV. Sell a car, truck, or SUV. That's Bison Ford, 510th Avenue South. Give us a call, 727-2552.
Star Radio is an equal opportunity employer and is asking for your support and share in our commitment when you assist us with our employment needs. If your organization or community group would like to be notified when Star Radio has a job opening, please contact Star Radio at 761-2800 and we will add you to our recruitment list. Star Radio welcomes referrals of all qualified applicants, regardless of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, or status as a qualified individual with a disability or protected veteran. Your assistance in referring all qualified candidates will help us to achieve our commitment to equal employment opportunity.
Welcome back here to Centene Stadium. New pitcher, lefty on the mound for the Mustangs. Darian Raggins comes up to the mound here in the 7th inning to face the Voyagers. First batter he's going to face is going to be Aaron Simmons. Let's see if I can get you a little information on Raggins here. Well, he's warming up here, finishing his warm-up pitches. He's got a 7.56 ERA, 2-2 win-loss record, no saves. He's pitched 50 innings. Batting average against him, .291. 23 appearances, Has started 8 games for him, though. Given up 60 hits, 45 runs, 42 of them earned, 30 base on balls, 51 strikeouts, and 13 doubles. First pitch to Simmons is called a strike. 3 home runs as well. 3 wild pitches and 6 hit batters. 1-1 now the count on Simmons. Here to start off the 7th inning. Voyagers hoping to get back to scoring some runs. Simmons swings through that one. 1-2. Simmons taking his time, getting back into the batter's box. The pitcher we saw here just a minute ago for the Voyagers, Swanson. There's a pop-up to the left side. Is it going to stay in play? It will, and be caught by the third baseman, Jackson Raper. That one almost got out of play. So Braden Daniel is going to step up to the plate. I was saying about Ethan Swanson, he's supposed to be my dugout discussion tomorrow. If I can hopefully get my equipment working properly. It didn't work today for my discussion. I apologize there. Excuse me. As that was Laura. And I knew he didn't like to do it. And some guys don't like to do interviews, and that's fine. So I'm not going to ask him to go through that personal torture again. I apologize. I went through everything we said for the game. There's a swing and foul back by Braden Daniel. Strike 1 on him. Here in the bottom 7th inning, Voyagers trailing 7-3. The next pitch, breaking ball hits the outside edge for a strike. Nicely done there by Raggins. Next pitch, that one's way outside. There's a ball, 1-2. Braden Daniel today flew out to center, had a single to right, and then grounded out to first. So 1 for 3 officially. Another ball makes it 2-2. Good crowd on hand tonight supporting the Voyagers and the Great Falls Bison. It's crosstown clash between the high schools here, 2 big high schools. We do have a third one, Great Falls Central Catholic School. They are not what's classified as a AA school, which is the biggest school you can have in Montana. They're Class C, which is the smallest school you can have in Montana. That pitch is outside. 3-2 now the count on Braden Daniel. So Braden hoping to get back on base here. Came in batting .335. Love to raise that a point or two with a hit. That one's a high pop-up fly ball down the right field line. Going to go foul and not going to be able to be caught by the right fielder, Fernandez. Fernandez unable to get to that one as it landed probably, about 10, 15 feet out of play. Out of the field of play, I should say. It was still in play in the field. So Braden Daniels staying alive. Jake Malik hoping to get up with a runner on here. Here's a line drive shot to left center. That's going to get down. That should be two for Braden Daniel. He rounds first, heading for second. Here's the throw. He slides in safely. Not even close on the throw. So a double to lead off here. Well, not lead off, with one out, sorry. For Braden Daniel. So Jake Malik's got his wish. A man in scoring position. Comes up, he's 0 for 3 today, is Jake. Came in batting .297. Jake's got 32 RBIs on the season. And he fouls the first one off. On deck, Riley Jepson, who had himself a in-the-park home run to lead off the sixth inning. Well, lead off, there's one out. So he can do it again here with one up, right? Sure. Tie the score up. Turn, no throw, though, by Raggins. No balls, one strike to Jake Malik. That one's called a strike across the plate. 0-2. Malik going to step out of the batter's box. Straighten out his gloves a little bit. Now he'll step back into the left-handed box, facing the left-handed pitching Raggins. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Raggins has an interesting delivery. 1-2 now on Malik. Holds his glove high with the ball in it. Then he brings his left hand way back behind his head without the glove in it. It's like almost all the way straight back from his back. And then he'll whip it around his body and throw it in towards the plate. That one was a ball, so it's now 2-1. 2-2, sorry. Here's the next pitch. That one's off the plate as well. Full count now on Jake Malik. So it's an interesting delivery. I've seen it before, but you don't see it too often from pitchers. Raggins 6'2", 230-pounder from Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes for the second time today goes Jake Malik, as he wound that one up all the way back like I described and threw it across the middle of the plate on the high end of the strike zone. So Riley Jepson, again, as I said, a in-the-park home run his last time up. He thought it went out of the park, was doing his home run trot, hit second, the ball was laying out in center field. Everybody realized nobody signaled home run. There's a line drive out to left center. That'll score one as they send the runner home there. So a single by Riley Jepson brings in Braden Daniel with two out here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Chris Monroe, first baseman, going to step on up. Chris tonight had a single in the sixth inning. Came around to score himself eventually. Has grounded out twice. The pitcher is going to take a hike, though, and they'll bring in a new one, a right-hander, as Raggins only faces four batters before a new pitcher comes in here. So lanky right-hander did not see a number. Thank you, PA announcer Chris Evans, for spotting that one. Kelvin Pilot is going to step into the pitcher's mound role here. Here in the 7th inning. We'll see what we can give you on him as Riggleman leaves the field. They said lanky right-hander. His Pilot, 6'5", 195 pounds, 28 years old, Roseville, California. Last year, he went to school in Santa Fe and played, well, actually, I should say played at Santa Fe. I'm not sure if it's a school or not, if it was a team there. Played for Grand Junction, then before coming to Billings later in the year. Kelvin Pilot has an ERA of 4.36, a win-loss record of 6-4. Has appeared in 19 games, has started in 11 of them. One save to his credit as well. He's pitched 64 innings, given up 67 hits. 38 runs, 31 of those earned, 33 walks, yet 60 strikeouts. 9 doubles, 1 triple, and 4 home runs. Faced 253 batters. Batting average against him, pretty good, 265. Wild pitches, 5. Hit by pitch, 5. 4 balks as well, to his credit. So, all the Voyagers walking back to their positions. Riley Jepson and Jackson Raper sharing a few words as they cross paths out there. They played together last year out here for the Voyagers. And as a first baseman, and that's what Riley generally plays, he plays third also now as he's developed into a good third baseman since the arrival of Monroe, who pretty much only plays first. He can play outfield, they say, although he has only played there once this season for a few innings. So, stepping up, Chris Monroe. Speak of the devil, there he is. Righty on righty here. Both of them's coming in at 6'5", but the only difference being, well, being about 70 pounds. 250 to 180 there. The pitch. That one's fouled off to the right, making it 1-1 on Chris Monroe. As the first pitch was a ball to him. Chris came in today batting .313, having played in 24 games for the Voyagers. That one's whoa inside, almost gets him. Little chin music there. If Chris hadn't shaved before the game, he just did. 2 balls, 1 strike now on him. The throw to first, back standing, is Riley Jepson. 6-4 the score here in the 7th inning. 2 out for the Voyagers, 1 man on, as Riley had driven home Braden Daniel earlier this inning. Pilot looking in, now delivers. That one's low. 3-1. Kelvin Pilot, he's going to take his time getting back to the mound there. He stands in the middle of the rubber pretty much. He'll stand there facing the catcher, getting his signs, peering in, almost got his body turned whole towards home plate. Doesn't turn much when he comes setting in. He throws the first. not in time. Well, they're close play. Good hard throw is right down low where it needs to be for that first baseman to apply the tag. Back to Pilot's stance here. He has about a three-quarter turn towards home, and when he turns his shoulders shut. His hips stay a little open. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And swung so hard it knocked out, it let go off the elbow guard. Fell off of Monroe. He swung so hard on that one. There, that is time for some new Velcro on the elbow guard. It's a full count on Chris. Hoping to not be the third out and get another run or two here for the Voyagers. Pilot's delivery. Swing and a miss. Down he goes on strikes. So the Voyagers have 2 strikeouts this inning, but do get 1 run back, making it a 2-run game again. After 7 innings, it's 6-4. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Paul George of the Indiana Pacers. When I was 6, I had one thing on my mind. When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball every chance I could. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke. So I want you to learn the signs of a stroke fast. F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. I'm Paul George. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke, F-A-S-T. Fast. Life is why. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Hi, Mike Whittigan here from Windsor Plywood. Did you know we have composite decking in stock that starts at $2 a lineal foot? We also have a large selection of wood decking, including Ipe, Tigerwood, cedar. Also this year, we have redwood in stock. If you're in need of decking or railing this year, come on in and see the experts at Windsor Plywood.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
Summer, a time for outdoor barbecues, a hike in the mountains, or a swim in the lake. If you're missing out on these and many more summer activities because the honey-do list is so huge, JD's Home Service is here to help. Yes, they do big jobs such as remodels of kitchens and bathrooms, but they do offer service calls for quick little home maintenance or repair jobs. Contact JD's Home Service today at 406-899-2191 or message JD's Home Service on Facebook.
Welcome back to Centene Stadium here. Voyagers trailing top of the 8th inning, 6-4. As Demko still on the mound for the Voyagers. He'll start off the 8th inning facing Bryce Jackson. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch, first pitch was a strike. Second one is a ball. I'll get it right there eventually. 1-1 is the count. That's all you really need to know. Doesn't matter the order, right? There's a ground ball towards second. Runge knocks it down, picks it up, throws the first in time to get Jackson. So 1 away pretty quickly here in the 8th inning. Jordan Barth going to come up to the plate. Jordan tonight reached on a fielder's choice, had a double to right, and then a ground ball, fielder's choice, got him on in the 6th, so he's technically 1 for 1 today. Here's the next pitch. Her first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Brad looking in, now delivers. That one misses inside. 1-1. Demko came in last inning, got the final out in the inning on a ground out, fielder's choice. There's a high pop up behind third base. Who's going to get to this one? Looks like left fielder Braden Daniels got it, and he does. For the second out here in the top of the 8th inning. So Burl Dixon slides on up to the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher, had a single to left, and then reached on an error in the 5th and grounded into a double play in the 6th. So 1 for 3 officially. The first pitch just missing off the plate outside, ball 1. Voyagers trailing here in the top of the 8th inning, 6-4, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Mustangs. 4-9-2 for the Voyagers. The pitch, there's a strike on the outside edge. Not sure when they gave that error to the Mustangs. Here's the next pitch. That misses off the plate outside. I didn't see one, I guess. Demko looking in, sets himself, and delivers. There's a strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2-2 now, sorry. On Burl Dixon. Again, this is only the 6th game for Burl. The next pitch is low and inside from Demko. Making it a full count with 2 out. Demko looking in. Got his sign now. Sets. That one's way inside. Actually hits Burl. So Demko, instead of just walking him, says, yeah, I'm going to plunk you in the ribs. Just kidding. I know that wasn't intentional. So Klein will step up to the plate. Klein did score his last time up. He led off the inning with a double to left. Showed a lot of hustle getting there. There's a pop-up fly ball towards right field. Racing, not going to get to it in foul territory is Simmons. So just a long strike is all that one is, Jacob Klein. Simmons playing more towards right center than he is right. We'll see if he alters his play here. Maybe just a couple of steps more towards the foul line. But not much. Demko with an 0-1 lead here. Throws that one. That one's fouled off. Make it 0-2 to Jacob Klein. On first base, Burl Dixon for the Mustangs. Burl did steal a base earlier today against Matt Thomas. It was weird. Thomas hadn't picked off, but Dixon took off to second. Instead of throwing to second, Thomas threw to first. There's inside and low for a ball, 1-2. And so Dixon was able to get to second before Monroe could throw him out at second. So technically a stolen base. Demko looking in. Now he sets himself. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Klein for the third out here in the top of the 8th inning. No run score, keeping it a 2-run lead here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Mustangs 6, Voyagers 4.
Did you know that Pacific Steel carries rebar from number 3 through 8 bar in stock lengths? Whether it's full bundles, a semi-load, or more, we have the rebar for your construction projects. We also have a team of qualified estimators and detailers to do the takeoffs and full bid packages. Cutting, bending, rolling equipment to handle the processing too. Call 406-771-7222 so we can get started on your quote. Pacific Steel and Recycling, 100% employee owned, 100% here for you.
This community awareness message is brought to you by Staybridge Suites, the ideal choice for upscale business and leisure travelers seeking extended stays. Come enjoy the best of home while on the road in their studio 1 or 2 bedroom suites with fully equipped kitchens. Nightly and extended stay rates available. To reserve, call 406-761-4903.
Staybridge Suites, your home on the road.
It's called Belt Stock. It's kind of like Woodstock without the wood. It'll be Saturday, August 27th, beginning at 1 p.m. at Kastner Park and the Belt Rodeo Arena.
Win a Toyota truck and support Great Falls schools.
The Great Falls Public Schools Foundation is raffling a new Toyota Tacoma donated by City Motor Company.
Tickets are only $10. Proceeds fund student clubs, sport teams, and teachers. A second-place winner receives a $1,000 gift card to North 40.
Get your $10 raffle ticket from many student clubs or teams, or visit gfpsfoundation.org today.
Welcome back, Centene Stadium. Ross Dershinsky, your voice of the Voyagers, here with you tonight as Pilot is still on the mound, Kelvin Pilot. And we had Kate Sisler earlier in the game over first base coaching. Taking over there now is Quincy Jones, going to be over there coaching first base. Leading off for the Voyagers, bottom of the 8th inning, Michael Deeb. Deeb tonight had a single out to left and a ground out. Ground out to the pitcher and a pop-up to shortstop. So he's 1 for 3 tonight. Leading off here in this inning, he led off with a single in the second, so maybe we'll have a repeat performance for Michael here and get a leadoff runner on. Change up way outside by Pilot. 1-0. So I don't see too many of the Great Falls Voyager kids hanging around still, but I'm sure their fans are still here. That one's a little low. Catcher tried to raise it up and fool the umpire, but no such luck. Deeb settling into the left-handed batter's box. Right-handed pitcher Pilot sends that one. There's a high sky fly ball in the infield. It's still coming down, and making the catch is Jackson Raper, about halfway between home and third base for the first out there. Deeb just missing that one, skying it a mile high, and caught by the third baseman. So 1 out with Colin Runge coming to the plate. Colin had a single, drove in a run in the 6th inning, went to second on the throw home. Other than that, he's had a pop-up and a fly out tonight. First pitch to him is called a strike. 0-1. The Voyagers, after trailing this one 4-0 going into the 6th inning, scored 3 runs. Making it 5-0 going into the 6th inning. Making it 5-3. There's a ball, 1-1. Then gave one more back in the 7th inning. We were able to get one back in the 7th. So it's 6-4. Voyagers scoring 3 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Fouled back by Runge. 1-2 is the count. Runge waiting. And here's the pitch. That one's fouled off to the right side. Quincy, I'm disappointed you didn't go for that one, my friend. As he swats away, I'm assuming he was swatting away at a bug, but it was perfect timing. It's like he's just like, nah, Ross, get out of here. Okay. 1-2 still the count on Colin Runge. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the lower end of the strike zone. So 2 out in the inning now. Brings up Chino de Guzman. That is the 5th strikeout in the game for the Voyagers by 3 different pitchers. Nick Emanuel going to have a chat with Chino de Guzman. Comes down, talks with him, telling him what he's seeing out there. They're still chatting. Still a beautiful night here at Centene Stadium. We started out 91 degrees with a little wind from the north. It's still light wind from the north, but I'd say it's probably dropped down to low 80s, maybe high 70s right now. And the clash tonight, first night of it, is the Bison. We're here raising funds. It'll be the Wrestlers, CMR Wrestlers' turn tomorrow. Stephanie Schneider from the public school system came up early and just talked all about it and gave out numbers and stuff. She'll be up tomorrow night if you were interested in donating to the school. She'll give you all that info tomorrow. Here's the next pitch. There's a ball. It's 1-1 now to Chino. Pilot's next pitch. Changeup misses outside. 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2-2 now the count on De Guzman. 2 out in the inning, nobody on. Voyagers trailing 6-4 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. I see a little movement in the bullpen for the Mustangs and some movement for the Voyagers as well. That one just misses off the plate. Very close pitch. Hard to lay off there by De Guzman, but good eye by him. Makes it 3-2. Great pitch by Pilot. Just couldn't get De Guzman the swing. Here's the next pitch. That one's fouled off hard to the left. Going to get out of play. And over the concessions, so no fried baseballs for you folks. The next pitch, that one's low for ball 4. So base on balls drawn. Only the second base on balls drawn today. I think that's the third, actually. Sorry, yes, the third base on balls drawn today by the Voyagers. So Will Olson steps in, hoping to have a change of fortune here as he struck out, grounded out, and lined out to center. That was a hard line out to center, but unfortunately, just right up to center fielder. The first pitch to him, ground ball left side, foul ball. Strike 1. Nick Emanuel over on third, going through the signs. De Guzman and Olson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. On deck, Aaron Simmons for the Voyagers. Throw to first, not in time. Diving back, De Guzman. Got his hand in there in time. Pilot looks in, now delivers, swing and a miss. Down goes Olson for the second time today, striking out. And the third out in the inning. So the Voyagers unable to crack into that 2-run lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. So it'll go to the 9th with the Voyagers trailing 6-4. We'll be back right after this.
Dooley's Diesel doesn't just diagnose and fix gas and diesel trucks. They are your parts and accessories connection as well. From top brands like Anzoil, WeatherGuard, Steelcraft, Titan Tanks, Tuxedo, and now offering a full line of AN hose lines and fittings. So, if you're looking to upgrade your truck, look no further for performance parts and service than Dooley's Diesel, 2012 13th Street, South Great Falls. Now offering a firm. Learn more at DooleyDiesel.com. And now, more Jim Taylor Motors news from the future. Headline year 2038. In a landmark election, Seattle has voted into office Klee Klee the Harbor Seal as its new mayor. This marks the first time a person identifying as an aquatic mammal has been elected to major public office outside of the state of California. Citizens say they are looking forward to Klee Klee making true campaign promises of lowering taxes, cleaning up crime, and making the city's many attractions accessible for humans with flippers and fins. The Rolling Stones and Elon Musk's SpaceX are teaming up for a series of concerts in space. The legendary band, now with a combined age of over a half a millennium, looks forward to performing in space, saying zero gravity is the only environment they can do their signature dance moves without shattering a hip. And, like always, the new Ford, Chevy, GMC, or late model used vehicle you purchased from Jim Taylor Motors in Fort Benton still has its famous Powertrain for Life coverage on it, providing you peace of mind and protecting your wallet no matter when the news is. We now return you to your regularly scheduled humor.
We're back here, Centene Stadium. The Voyagers going with a position player at pitcher for the 9th inning here as Colin Runge is going to take the mound. Now, Colin has pitched well in a few opportunities he's had. He's pitched in 3 games, 4 innings, given up only 1 hit, has 4 strikeouts, faced 12 batters. His batting average against him, .083. So he's pitched well, and talking with him, it's pretty much knuckleball and fastball is what he throws. And Will Olson has always caught him, so Will does well with his knuckleball. And I believe that's Adam Oviedo over at second. So leading off with a high fly ball, the right going to get out of play, though, is the leadoff hitter here. Well, he's actually third hitter, Jackson Raper. Jackson and Colin played against each other last year. Played with each other last year, sorry. So Runge's got the tough part of the order here. 3, 4, 5. He's got Raper, Wirtz, and Fernandez to deal with. It's 1-1 now, as that one's a ball high and away. Here's the next one. That one's down and in. 2-1. Runge, it's been a while since we've seen him pitch. His next one just misses apparently low. He's right across the plate. So 3 balls, 1 strike. We'll see if Jackson's got the green light to swing away here, or if he's going to see it since he's thrown 3 straight balls. He does. He skies that one to center field. Moving to his left about 3 steps. Perfectly played out there is Jake Malik. So 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. The Voyagers trying to keep it a 2-run lead as Wirtz comes to the plate. Wirtz tonight had a single to center, a single to left, a strikeout, and a single to left. Here's the pitch to him. There's a called strike on the outside edge. Strike 1. Knuckleball floating across. Started on the inside, then broke to the outside. That one high and inside. 1-1. 1 out. Defense pretty much straight away. That one's skied a mile high behind shortstop. Chito de Guzman says, I've got it, and he does. So 2 up, 2 down for Colin Runge. So Runge's on a roll here, and he's got one big hitter to go in Andrew Fernandez. Fernandez tonight flew out to center, grounded into a double play in the third to short, flew out to center, and flew out to center. There's a pop-up to the right side, though. Monroe says he's got it, and he does. So 3 up, 3 down for Runge. Keeps it a 2-run game here. Colin coming off with a smile, getting the congrats from Adam Oviedo. It's 6-4 going in the bottom of the ninth. We'll see if the Voyagers got any magic in their bats when we come back right after this.
With top brands like Ford, Chevy, and GMC, as well as an incredible selection of used vehicles, the word is out that Jim Taylor Motors in Fort Benton is a great place to buy, service, and handle your vehicle needs. And they are growing. Now is your chance to discover what a great place Jim Taylor Motors is to work. They are looking for team members from service technicians to sales and everything in between. They are locally owned and operated, offering strong pay plans and an awesome employee benefits plan. Candidates must be high-integrity individuals that enjoy working with a team that is tight-knit and customer-focused. If interested, please contact Winnie Bird at 406-622-5491 to set up an interview. Jim Taylor Motors, Fort Benton.
Doug, at Warehouse Flooring Style and Design, I understand you have a mess.
I got a mess here, Troy. I got a mess. I'm just on the forklift here unloading the truck. We've got all kinds of new product coming in, and I'm trying to make room for it, and I need help. We've got brand new introductions of laminate and luxury vinyl. We've got some carpet coming in. We've got some hardwood coming in. Stuff in stock here, so come and get it.
Well, where can we stop in and help you, Doug?
Warehouse Flooring at 1316 9th Avenue South, just a block off of 10th.
And what's it all about?
It's all about the surface.
Bo Bonvillian is on the mound here to start off the bottom of the ninth inning. Getting my villain and my inning mixed up there. Bonvillian to pitch the bottom of the ninth inning for the Mustangs against the Voyagers order, which will be, unless they set up any pitch hitters here, it should be Simmons, Braden Daniel, and Jake Malik. So we'll see what they do here as the Voyagers trail this one 6-4 here in the bottom of the ninth inning. So they send up a pinch hitter. Derek Colbush steps up to the plate. For Simmons. Lefty on lefty here. Here's the pitch that breaks across the plate. Strike one. As Bovillian peers in, gets his sign, straightens up, and delivers. There's a line drive shot out to left center. That's going to get down for a single for Derek Colbush. So the risk pays off for Nick Emanuel. Now he's going to have a pinch runner for Derek Colbush. Derek came in batting .319. Was getting the day off. I know he had taken a ball off the foot in that last game versus Glacier as I was over there watching. And he fouled one right off his foot and was limping most of the rest of the game after that. So he's probably still nursing that sore foot a little bit. But he gets a single to lead off the ninth to left. Gets a pinch runner. I'll let you know who that is as soon as I figure it out. And Braden Daniel, dangerous hitter, steps up. He's got 10 home runs this year. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. Had a double his last time up to left center. Had a single in the third inning and has grounded out and flew out. So he's 2 for 4 today. Villian bends all the way, almost drags the baseball on the mound, dirt. Next pitch, that one's inside for a ball. 1-1 to count now on Braden Daniel. Daniel has 41 RBIs, 3 triples, 14 doubles. I think that's 15 today. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Just missing that one. Home run swing on that one. 1-2 now the count on Braden Daniel. Braden has struck out only 58 times this year in 245 at-bats. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. I jinxed him. My fault. Sorry. So 1 out, 1 on. Jake Malik, who struggled a little bit tonight, hoping to get off the snide here, as he is 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 ground out and a pop out. Lefty on lefty matchup once again here. On deck, the big hitter, Riley Jepson. That curveball breaks inside, but too far inside for a ball. Malik's got 32 RBIs this year. 5 home runs, 2 triples, 10 doubles to his credit. There's a pitch right across the plate for a strike. 1-1 now the count. As he waits for the pitch, holds the bat out in front of him, now holds it up high by his head. Here's the pitch way outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Jake Malik. Bottom of the 9th inning, Voyagers trailing 6-4. Neither team been able to crack the scoreboard since the 7th inning when they both scored 1. The pinch runner not really being held on. The first baseman playing behind him. That pitch way high. Now 3-1. Old pitcher takes a big stretch. Pitches from the third baseline. Here does Bonavillian. Now breaking pitch, yes, comes across the inside part of the plate for a strike. Full count on Jake Malik. We'll see if they're going to do a hit and run here with the pinch runner on first for Derek Colbush. Should be able to get a good-sized lead as nobody's holding him on. He doesn't go. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Jake Malik. So 2 strikeouts this inning for Bonvillian. That'll bring up the big guy, Riley Jepson. One of the big guys, I should say. But this big guy came in batting .407 and is 2 for 4 today. Well, actually 2 for 3 as he drew a walk. He's grounded out, had a home run, technically an inside the park one. I'm pretty sure it went over the fence, but yeah, we'll give him, since he got the home run, it's inside the park. And a single. That one fouled off right at the plate. 0-1 the count. Jepson settles back into the left-handed batter's box. Bovillian settles down. Nobody holding on the runner at first. There's a swing and a miss by Riley Jepson. He swung out of his heels on that one. Makes it 0-2 the count. So a dangerous count here for Jepson. So Bovillian 1 strike away from getting the Mustangs a win There's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He grabs it, throws the first in time to get Riley Jepson for the last out of the game. So the Voyagers unable to create some magic in those bats. They've now lost 4 in a row. The last 3 games in the 6-game series to the Glacier Range Riders, and the first game here of a 3-game series versus the Billings Mustangs as they lose this one 6-4. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with some numbers and some final thoughts right after this.
Today we're visiting with Pam Namundson from Farmers Insurance. Pam, how did you get started?
Well, my dad became a farmer's agent in March of 1975, and I decided to follow in his footsteps, signing my contract with Farmers in February.